We're just learning that an employee of a Bay Area tech company was one of the plane crash victims. Ann Musayoki worked for a company called TechSoup, which is based in San Francisco. She was a regional lead in Africa. Ann was a wife and a mother and was returning home from an event in Italy. The company says, quote, "We will always also remember Ann for the beautiful person she was and for her commitment to civil society. She combined an easygoing manner and an inner strength that kept her driving for more impact."
And this just in, Senator Dianne Feinstien wants the 737 MAX 8 aircraft temporarily grounded. In a letter to the FAA today, she says that the crashes raise legitimate questions about whether an unknown problem exists. That Ethiopian Airlines plane bound for Nairobi, Kenya, went down minutes after takeoff yesterday. It's the second deadly crash involving a Boeing 737 MAX in less than 5 months.
I would not be reluctant to get on a 737 MAX, but I assure you the manufacturer is terribly concerned about this.
Search crews have recovered 2 flight recorders at the crash site. One witness reported seeing smoke coming from the rear of the plane before it hit the ground. In both deadly crashes, the pilots reported technical problems.
Now, as KPIX 5's Kiet Do reports, some passengers are uneasy about boarding a similar aircraft. He's live at Mineta with that part of the story. Kit?
So it turns out American has 24 of these planes. Southwest has 34 of them. They continue to fly in the United States as we speak, including right here in the Bay Area. If you're booked on one of these planes and you want off, well, your options are limited. When this Boeing 737 MAX 8 from Air Canada took off from Montreal headed to SFO and it hit some turbulence, all the passengers exchanged nervous glances.
When it was moving or turbulence, everybody was like, "Whoa, oh, oh."
And did the pilot say anything about?
No, not a word.
What are the odds of it happening again?
However, China, South Africa, and yes, Ethiopia and Indonesia have all grounded the planes. That prompted an outcry on social media in the U.S. Brazilian model Sarah Sampaio tweeted at American Airlines, "I hope you guys are grounding your Boeing 737 MAX 8. American responded, "We have full confidence in the aircraft and our crew members, who are the best and most experienced in the industry." Passenger Andrea Call tweeted at Southwest, "I don't want to be on a Boeing MAX 8. Southwest said, "Our fleet of Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft are operating as planned today, and we plan to operate those aircraft going forward." Investigators will be looking into apparent similarities between the two incidents. In both, the pilots reported technical problems. The two planes appeared to struggle to gain altitude before making a steep nosedive and crashing less than 15 minutes after takeoff. While the airlines are acknowledging the anxiety about the MAX 8, both American and Southwest are stopping short of rebooking passengers for free onto other aircraft. United, which has MAX 9s, not MAX 8s, tweeted, "If you prefer not to fly on one, we completely understand and will do what is best in our capabilities to find alternative travel arrangements." At Mineta, San Jose, for Nina Bankar, refusing to rebook nervous passengers did not sit well.
That's a tough pill to swallow. I would imagine if passengers want to get off those flights and those planes, I feel like the airline should respect that and give them money back.
And so, long story short, you are basically at the mercy of the airline's rebooking policy. For what it's worth, the FAA says that the planes are still airworthy. Live in San Jose, Kiet Do, KPIX 5.
Well, Boeing stock took a hit today after an initial dive. It rebounded a bit, but still losing more than 5% of its value.